John says in 1 John chapter 4 verse 18, perfect love casts out all fears, but there is no fear in love. Yet, Proverbs 1:7 says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. And Psalm 2:11 says that we should serve the Lord with fear. Then, Paul said in 2 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 11, knowing this fear of the Lord, we persuade men. Have you had thoughts like this? Hi, my name is Bonde. You're welcome to my channel, Lively Lifestyle. On this channel, I share with you inspirationals based on godly principle, baking tips, simple DIYs, and tutorials. And if you're new on my channel and you're interested in these things, please do well to subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. When we talk of fear, we often thought of it in the negative sense, as an unpleasant emotion that arises from the threat of danger, harm, or pain. Before I go any further, let's look at fear in these verses in their original language they were written and their respective meaning. In Proverbs chapter 1 verse 7 and Psalm 2:11, the word fear there, written in Hebrew, is yirah, which means morally reverence. While in 2 Corinthians 5:11 and 1 John chapter 4 verse 18, the word fear there, written in the Greek, is phobos, which means to be afraid of, to be frightened. Looking at the scriptures, it is clear that there is a fear that causes us to panic, and that there is a fear that causes us to honor, to respect, to reverence God. I will explain my analogy like this. Fear number 1, that sense of dread and fright you feel when you know you have done something wrong and you are about to be punished for it. Then fear number 2, a deep respect and regard and honor for someone that will cause you not to even do something wrong in the first place, because you know what the person is capable of. You know that you are going to get punished. So the fear that causes you to obey, the fear that causes you to even live right, to live in obedience, the fear that in turn grows in love, helping you to live rightly in obedience to God. So this thought of mine started with Rahab and the 2 spies. Remember her? Rahab the harlot in Jericho. How she entered into a deal with the spies? In her words, she said, I know that the Lord has given you this land and that a great fear has befallen us. How does she know? She knew because of what she has heard about the God of the Israelites. She knew because she has heard of what God can do. And now is the time for her to do the right thing. The time for her to make a change and save herself and her family from the destruction that is about to befall the land. Now, that is positive fear. My point here is this. To the believers, yes, God loves us, and nothing can separate us from that love, because a price has been paid. A precious blood has been shed to give us that boldness to come before Him. But we can't be halfway in and halfway out. We are either in or out. Should we continue to sin that grace may abound? Certainly not. You can't keep abusing His love and expect to pat at your back. You will definitely experience the consequences of disobedience. After all, it is He loves, He chastens. So let's have that fear that will cause us to honor God and respect God, growing in love daily. Let's have that fear that, yes, my Father loves me, But he will not tolerate sin. He will not tolerate misbehavior. He will not tolerate us not living in obedience to his laws. No. So, let's consider our ways and have this fear that grows into love, leading you to obedience to his word. To the unbelievers, our God is indeed merciful. He's willing to forgive if you are ready to accept his offer of salvation. He's willing to welcome you into the fold with open hands. If you are ready to accept his offer of salvation, your fear for God should cause you to have a change of heart, should cause you to turn around, to want to live rightly, to want to do what is right, because indeed judgment is coming. So because of the fear of what to come, you should indeed have a change of heart. You should do the right thing, just like Rahab did. Accept the offer of salvation now, while you still can. Finally, viewers, let's all consider our ways and do the needful now that we still can, because the time will come when we can't. If this video has inspired you today, please leave a comment below in the comment section. Like this video, share so that everyone else can also do the needful. And if you'd like to connect more, follow me on Instagram, link in the description below. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.